Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bulamatari's Paint Club. My name is Bulamatari. I'm joined as always by my wonderful friend Mr. Badger.
Hello!
Yes, today I'm going to be painting more of this big boy. This tall fellow.
Your sexy Riptide.
Yes, it's the Riptide battlesuit, which is sort of on its way. Badger, what are you painting today? I believe you're bringing something back to life.
I will be repainting the old Hive Tyrant, the original Hive Tyrant, the metal model. So
nice.
Unfortunately he is kind of in bits, so I can't really lift him up to show you, because I had to scrape all of the old like epoxy glue off him.
Yeah.
To clean it up and get it sprayed.
My camera's doing a bit of strobing apparently, so that's fun. So
Wobble wobble wobble.
Yeah, what can you do?
You know who I can see?
Who can you
right
say?
There, in the bottom corner, right there.
Passed out loose.
Yes, passed out dog.
Very unconscious dog.
Completely dead to the world.
Right, so first things first, let's get cracking, shall we? Let's find...
Screw my camera.
There we go.
Get a better view of this. He's still got the square base. That's how amazing he is.
Oh, old school.
Yep, the old metal models.
Nice. Right,
He's tiny compared to the newer one. It's absolutely bloody minuscule compared to the newer one.
Yeah. He looks it, yeah. Chill. So did you strip the paint for that? Or was it unpainted in the first place?
Well, it was badly painted in the first place, and I just went over it with the white. They just shows you how thin the original paints were. That there's no like issue with me just going over this with a white, like a wraith bone undercoat.
Yeah, and then just carrying on.
And just going on about my business.
Right, so I'm going to start by just because there's little clip marks. You might be able to see them where there's no paint because I've just clipped them off the sprue. So I just need to tidy them up to start with, and then I will work on the next section of model to go on, which will be nice. Stricken, if you are there, you can probably hear playing the MechWarrior 2 soundtrack, which you asked me to get hold of, which I have done. I can send that to you through the ether when you are no longer in myth mode. Hey Weber, how's it going?
Welcome to
Weber, what a lovely lamb.
Have to make sure to do this.
Thank you so much for the sub, mate. Much appreciated, dude. It's Weber Levelam is a sound dude and a very good streamer. If you find yourself hankering for some MechWarrior, he is kind of the guy for you. And we'll do a shout out for you in a minute. Just let me finish this paintwork off.
It must happen now.
It must happen now. Whoop. There we go. I've made it work. Once you're not coughing up your guts. Oh man. Yeah. Weber, me and Weber and Stricken did a bit of a drinking stream on Saturday night? Yeah, it would have been Saturday night. And Weber got rather toasty, and he had a massive hangover on the Sunday and drank some lumpy milk.
Dear.
And like basically vomited for the entire day as a result.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Wonderful times.
Some homemade yogurt right there.
Nom nom. Extra protein. So yeah, I'm glad you're feeling a lot better today. We were playing MechWarrior 5 earlier on, doing one of the modded randomized starts. which was fun. I got a Marauder.
I was about to say, did you get random mechs as well?
Yeah, I got a Marauder to start with.
Oh, spicy! A heavy mech right off the bat.
I know, man. I know. I was talking about, you know, maybe at some because I finished BattleTech yesterday.
Yeah.
I actually finished it. And I think at some point I'm going to have to do a modded run of MechWarrior 5 myself. I know that you're significantly more busy than you were when we started the last run through of it, so...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I can't take all of your weekends.
you can't rely on my presence.
Exactly, so I needed to... I'm going to need to figure out how that's going to work. Whether it's just like more of a sporadic thing whenever you're available, or if I find like other people to do it with. I've got Stricken and that, but Stricken's he's got like myth mode weeks. He's like a week on, week off situation.
I could always do something like that.
Okay, I think that might be. To get a little bit more paint on there, so you can just about see the black through it. Yes, I am painting on camera. That's good. Oh, I told myself I'd fix that, and I haven't. I did have Bullbot muted, but because Streamlabs started working all of a sudden, I wanted to like mute that as well. From like being on the screen. So what did I do? I just put a comma in the list, and that mustn't be the way to do it, to delimitate between. It might be like a semicolon or something, I reckon.
The whole colon.
The whole colon.
The whole colon.
That sounds like a very nice book for pooping.
The whole colon.
Yeah. The Whole Colon by Enid Blyton. Hey, how are you getting on, Fragor? Welcome in.
Welcome to hell.
We are currently painting a bunch of Warhammer. Mr. Badger is painting something from, it must be the 80s?
Well, in the past, yes.
Yeah. Must be a model from the 80s.
On the original Hive Tyrant model.
OG?
OG Tyrant boy.
Yeah. Fraggle, it always gets you the timer. Hey, how are you, Fraggle? I hope you're having a nice time. We were only speaking like an hour or so ago. Well, good to see you, mate. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's the XV88 done. Now I need to get the... I don't know if there's any other colours that need tidied up, to be honest. I think it's fine. Maybe the black. Let's hoping for a woohoo alert. Make you jump. Well, the alert definitely is loud enough to do it. Because that's the Metal Gear Solid alert noise. That I've deliberately set to like stupid volume so it fucking shits me up. Okay. So I've got a little bit here of metal that I missed last time I was doing metal. There you go. This is one of those bits that I wish I'd have done when it was on a sprue.
Oh yeah.
Really awkward place here. There we go. Perfection, right. I don't think anything else needs a... No, that might do. I think that's just been scuffed rather than cut off or anything. I don't know why it happened. Aha! There's a bit there as well.
Potentially dropped the thing? I don't know. Like the sprue rather than the actual model?
Okay. Looking good. Sweet. Gold done. Now I need the black to just tidy this up, and then this sort of whole central torso and leg piece is finished. Well, it'll need...
It's close enough to being sorted.
Yeah. All it'll need is the washing and the highlighting. And then it's done. Sweet.
Done.
Done. Right, let's get the sprue out. Let's get a bit more done. Done.
Done. So.
Alright. So there's your first sprue. There's your instruction manual. I don't have enough room on my desk for this.
For your instruction manual.
Yeah. Just trying to sort of pile stuff around me. Roughly. Oh, this is the sprue I've needed mainly, so I think this is where I'm going with it.
Hope for the best, sir.
Well, that's not a real bloke thing. How dare you read a manual? Yeah, no, trust me, with these models, you really do need them. Oh shit, the paint's going everywhere. Ah! Back here, Biro. That's not paint, but it fell on the floor. Right. We got up to that bit there. So that's where we got it to last time. Now we've got to find these parts. So I can see.
Clearly now the rain is gone.
Sup nerds? Hey Beardbo, how's it going, mate?
Welcome to hell.
I hope you're having a wonderful day, Mr. Beardbo. Me and Badger are painting some Warhammer as per usual. How's your weekend been, man? I believe you had some stuff happen. I saw briefly on Twitter.
Yeah, so did I. Some interesting additional bits and
Yeah.
wonderful things happening through your fine channel.
Indeed. Tell us all about it, man. That's as good as any shout out, I think. Just lurking. Oh, you're on the night shift. Oh, no worries, dude. Hey, one wiki boy. Hey, yo.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome in, sir. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday evening. Or whatever time it is from where you are. Me and Badger. Badger is painting a model from the 80s. It's probably about as old as he is.
Not that old.
Do you not think? The
No.
original Hive Tyrant. When did the Tyranids come out?
Not long after 2nd edition.
Oh, was it second edition? I thought it was first.
No, 1st edition only had Chaos, Eldar, Orcs and the Imperium of Man. 2nd edition had things like the squats, the Tyranids show up. You got sort of like the hints of the Necrons.
Yeah.
There was the Sisters. The Imperial Guard turned up around about that time.
See, I've always thought the Imperial Guard are like one of the OG armies, you know?
Well, in the setting, yes, but in the models, not really.
Oh. There we go. Interesting stuff. I'm not used to that. Right. Yeah, how have you been, Badger? How have you been this week?
I have been really good.
Nice.
I'm off for a week now,
Sames.
so gloriousness is to be had.
Indeed. You got you just got your normal streams you're doing this week, or are you going to try and cram another one in?
I have the normal streams for the time being, but I may think about another.
Yeah. So I'm going to cram as much streaming in as I can this week. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a big old day.
A big old Dave.
Yeah. Big old Dave, that's what they called me. But yeah, I think I might do some classic JRPG shit. It's going to be fun. See, I was just talking about this with Wab in his stream earlier on. Can't remember if I mentioned this to you in this stream now. That I was going to potentially play Dot Hack.
Tell me beforehand. Before the stream.
Okay. I can't keep track of who told this now, just to know. I would be the most terrible liar. Can't keep track of information at all. Right. So that's the brown on these models done. I'm just going to do the backs of this bit here, just because it might stick out a little bit. If that's the case, I want it to be painted so it's not an awkward area to have to do a little touch up. Okay, what else do I need to do? There are pokey bits. There they are, I see them. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that is weird. Damn, okay.
What?
It's like little, differently sized, like little pokey bits there. Kind of interesting. It's gonna look cool, I think. Anyway, how's everyone in chat today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're painting along with us, let me know what you're doing.
Show me what you got.
I haven't got that as a sound alert, but I might have to grab hold of one. Show me what you got. Yes. That'll be
another one to add to the list.
Yeah, I've got a few now that I need to add. One of them is, you know, the Chinese YouTuber who does the videos. He does emotional damage. I need to get that one. I think there's a couple more, but I can't remember what. I need to clear the brush, so let's have a little sip. One wiki boy is building some Blade Guard veterans. Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Wabalabalam is trying to make his beavers not kill themselves from hunger.
Oh, you're playing Timber.
Yeah.
Timber, whatever the fuck. Oh.
He was telling me about it before, and I was like, that sounds like a beaver version of Banished.
yeah, Fern plays a lot of that.
Oh. That sounds like my kind of thing.
Timberborn.
Dip the brush in the Guinness, it'll strip it clean. I've been painting black for days, don't worry. Right. I don't know how to paint these. Little niblets. I'm gonna do the rings in black and then the like sticky outy bits in gold. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna be done. So, speaking of black, let's get the black out. Not Corvus, I don't want that. There's Abaddon. Ah, there's
Grizzly
also
bear, badabba ding dong.
grizzly bear, badabba ding dong. Speaking of grizzly bears, Metro was interesting this week.
Were there bears?
There were bears, and I was just so glad that I wasn't a mage.
I was about to say, are you a post-apocalyptic space mage?
I am not, luckily. Because if I were, I would have been very dead. My luck with bears is quite terrible.
We know this to be true.
Yes. Absolutely. Right, let's tidy these bits up here. Yeah, that's the bit that got real messy there. Got Pierre Lionel. Oh yeah, our car broke down this week. So that's going to be expensive to fix. 300 fucking quid.
What went wrong?
No idea yet. They haven't told us. They've just said, this is how much it's going to be. Come pick it up tomorrow. So that was joyful. That's 300 quid we didn't have.
300 quid you would like to have.
Oh yeah. So this month's going to be lean, I think. Trying to save up for the bloody wedding, aren't we? So. Oh man.
Slow. So slow.
It is so slow.
You need money for something, and then it goes, nope.
How about no?
How about you have to spend it on something else?
A bit of light there, that's good. Trying to get as tidy as possible at this minute. Nearly, almost. Good shit. Got the shakes now for some reason. No idea why.
Concentrating too hard.
I got the yips. I am shaking quite bad actually. That's not helpful. Stop it, body. Whatever is making you shake, stop it now.
Just needs to dance.
See? I dance for Wanna. Leave this world behind. Okay. That's not nice. I've got more brown to do now. A lot more brown to do. Fucking hell. I'm just making it worse for myself now. It's like every time I stick something in there, it's going to get better and better. Because I'm going to like spot things and it's going to get more and more perfect. That's the way you got to think about it. Don't worry about making mistakes, just worry about making the model slightly better.
Always time to touch up.
Exactly. So yeah, I finished BattleTech yesterday. That was nice.
What did you think?
I thought the ending was rather nice. Especially considering that like 40 years after the game is set, the Orient Reach ceases to be. It just disappears off the map. So like, the bad guys sort of had a point, which is quite a nice.
It's a nice twist.
Yeah, I mean it's. I like it when a story isn't as simple as good and bad. You know what I mean? When the motives of the bad people are understandable.
Well, it all comes down to the side. It all comes down to general sort of warfare, really.
Yeah.
Who is actually the good guy and who is the bad?
Yeah, and that is often written by the winner.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed BattleTech. It was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. And I'm not sure whether that was because it was on stream. I'm not 100% sure, but...
Because you were there, you had to actually force yourself through it.
Yeah.
Good times and the bad times.
Yeah. And once I got into the gameplay loop, which is I think what the problem was for me the first time I tried to play it, I didn't quite understand the mechanics. I was getting frustrated, and I didn't quite understand the gameplay loop.
You wanted to rush those assault mechs right off the bat, not
Yeah.
realising that it takes a lot of time to get used to
Yeah.
simply working your way up into the...
I managed to get a 100-tonner before we did the final mission. I got an Annihilator. Nice solid mech. I gave it an LBX-10, snub-nose PPC, and 2 AC-10s. So it was all of the DACA, that sort of medium range. And it did sort of disintegrate bitches. It was good.
Yeah, the Annihilator is... Unlike MechWarrior 5 and that,
Yeah.
where you've got to get into position, really, with the Annihilator, and face down your enemy. All the AC-10s eat mechs.
Yeah.
They really eat mechs on that game.
So yeah, it's good fun, and I'm gonna be doing a BTA run at some point, but I'm gonna give it a go, give it a break first. I've got a few Stompy Mech games to do before I start that.
Just go through your run through of Armored Core.
I don't think I'm gonna do Armored Core just yet, because I want to do it from like start to finish, and I don't own the first game.
Yeah.
So
as soon as you get that.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's on my to buy list, but I just can't justify the spend until I've got the money. I was going to buy it with the money I got for the first payout I got.
I think you bought a Riptide.
Yeah, but then I bought a Riptide, which we are painting right now. For anyone who's just joined us. I'm just going to paint this kind of roughly and then tidy it up. My hands are shaking bad, man.
Have you not had your prerequisite 60 cups of tea?
I've had a few cups of tea today. Hey, it's the song by... This is the song that gave me my name. Taxi Drivers by Bulamatari. Punk band that were sort of formed as a result of GTA 2 and did one song for GTA 2. And this is it. So if you ever wonder where the name Bulamatari came from, this is why. This is my favourite song on the radios on GTA 2.
This is where it came from.
Yeah. Okay, I've got to paint the little bits in here. bastards come crawling back. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a tune. So anyway, we usually start with the fucking news, but really, there's only one thing worth discussing this week, isn't there?
Actually, that depends on what it is.
Well, it's the fact that I've got a week off now. It's Activision Blizzard has been bought by fucking Microsoft. Discuss.
It makes you wonder what they're gonna do with all those tasty IPs.
Well, they're gonna put them onto Game Pass, and that's going to justify them raising the price of Game Pass because everyone's gonna want it. But that's basically the end game, I think. I think Microsoft just wants a steady income off the back of loads of IPs, and they're just going to have to. I think they're going to raise the price of Game Pass in I would say the next year or two. I would say they're probably going to do it very roughly around when the next Call of Duty comes out, and they shove that on there. Sony only has Spider-Man now. Not necessarily true. I think Sony still has a very strong first-party holding, and I think it shows the difference between the way that Microsoft and Sony want to do business. You know what I mean? Sony are very much about buy our console, play the games on our console here.
Microsoft is wee.
Yeah, Microsoft are just like, pay for Game Pass and play the games wherever the fuck you want, mate. I think if Sony approached them to get Game Pass onto the PlayStation, that they would be fine with it, because at the end of the day, Microsoft don't give a shit where people are playing the games as long as they're paying for the Game Pass. Sony are a bit up shit's creek in terms of like access to games, because they are probably going to have to pay Microsoft for the right to access Call of Duty in the future. No, I think that it would be insane, like clinically insane, for Microsoft to not release Call of Duty on the PlayStation. I don't think it's outside the realms of possibility, but if they did it, they'd be fucking insane to do it. You know what I mean?
Trying to push.
Because at the end of the day, Microsoft aren't about selling consoles. That's just not what they're about. Well, part of it is they flagged up was the fact that Sony has an agreement to have it, and it had to carry on as its current contract. Oh, okay, fair enough. As a former business student and sort of amateur economist, alarm bells are ringing in my head. For the same reason why alarm bells ring when you bring Disney up. Monopolies are never a good idea. Monopolies are absolutely never a good plan. And while they're not the only game in town, they certainly are getting that way at the moment on Microsoft. Blah says, a part of me wants it to happen to see what would happen. Yeah, for some...
yeah, that fatal curiosity is...
yeah.
Is it nice to have?
Yeah.
Until it happens, and then you're
I'm
like,
assuming you
ow.
mean the Call of Duty not going on the PlayStation. That'd be hilarious. For some, that doesn't stop it. If that runs out in X years, there's nothing forcing Microsoft to renew that. Exactly. And plus, as with every contract, there is always a get-out clause. Microsoft would probably have to pay a bit of money, but
They've just bought an enormous company.
yeah, they've got bottomless pockets. if it was a case of, you know, money, you know, money buys. Yeah, if it was a case that there weren't any board, you know, or shareholder issues, Microsoft have the money to buy Sony, because Sony is smaller as a company than Activision Blizzard. So there you go.
You could just be like, hey, yo, guess what?
Oh yeah. Disney monopolised the animation industry in 1940, about 95, and they messed with creativity. Yeah, exactly. And you know, if Microsoft owns everything, they've got no reason to, you know, to compete. They've got nothing to compete with. They'll just keep releasing the same games over and over again. It'll become FIFA.
Call of FIFA.
Yeah. The purchase puts Microsoft in to third in the game industry if it goes ahead. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't think there'll be any regulatory issues, because I mean, Disney owns, like, I'd say more than half of the entertainment industry in general. You know what I mean? The amount of stuff that Disney owns.
Not ridiculous how much certain things are.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember when it was, but wasn't there like a study done at least well over 10 years ago, where they published a chart which was what companies owned what companies and who was really at the top of the chain, and there was like 5 or 6 mega corporations, and then everything else was subsidiary.
That is basically the logical endpoint of capitalism in general. Capitalism will always just sort of homogenize into smaller and smaller groups of larger and larger businesses. Right, I'm looking for a piece. Ah, there they are. Why is there dog fluff in this sprue?
There's always dog fluff in this sprue. You said that last week, you said that the week before.
There's always dog fluff everywhere.
You were like, it doesn't matter where I go, I did this outside, there was dog fluff.
Oh my god, I need to get the dog fluff off. Right, while I'm faffing about with this, let's have a look at the chat. It also currently happening with the publishing industry. Okay, I'm not sure about. I've not. I don't really pay much attention to the publishing industry myself. I know there's always been like a few big you know, big people. Oh god, big companies. There you go.
Big publishing companies.
Yeah, you get Penguin and your all that sort of thing. I suppose that Amazon getting into the publishing game for like Audible and that, probably. Maybe because someone doesn't clean the room? I do clean the room. The husky keeps refluffing it every time I hoover. He is starting to. Yeah, we're starting to reach the end of shedding season.
The zenith of his defluffing season.
Yeah. If you see him in the background at any point, I'll show you what he's gonna look like.
Does he look sleek?
He's looking a lot less fluffy, which, trust me, is a good thing.
Because the fluff is all on your sprues.
Yes, exactly. Right, here we go. I believe that this is something that's going in the socket somewhere. Yeah. Here. Right, so I need some more black. I'm just gonna pop paint this because it's only like a little bit.
Oh, we're getting here, there, and everywhere.
Here, there, and everywhere. Penguin is setting to buy Simon and Schuster, whoever they are. I'm assuming they're also a fairly large publishing house. The only publishing houses I know were Penguin and Mills and Boon. For that meme, it'll be very, very bad for you. Yeah, exactly. I think monopolies are what all businesses aspire to. You know what I mean? That's why Activision Blizzard happened in the first place. Two of the largest publishers, game publishers, merging to create this giant fucking monolith that abused its workers. Let's just put it that way. And
Get that out there right now.
yeah, let's just point out that there is a very big problem at Activision Blizzard that Microsoft have to deal with before they can move on. Really, they can't just ignore it and hope for the best. And that is the reason why they only they got Activision Blizzard for the amount that they got them for, because of the current ongoing legal battle and scandals. And yeah, Microsoft are going to have to clean house, and it's bigger than just Bobby Kotick going, because Bobby Kotick was only one executive ignoring the complaints and allowing abusers to stay in positions of power, and then leave without any, significant
repercussion.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Their treatment of all their staff really is awful. Just the annual layoffs that happen just before the accounts come in, just so that they can say that their outgoings are less. They literally just if they're not making a profit, they'll just sack a load of workers so that it looks like they're making a profit. And then they'll hire them back under less wages. It's abusive. It's downright abusive. Anyway, back to Warhammer Painting, eh?
Indeed.
So yeah, that's all the bad news out the way. The whole monopoly worries and the fact that Microsoft have got a job on their hands. It's to clean house. Now the hopeful bit. The Xbox, the head of Xbox, has already said that he wants to bring back the USPs, the games that he remembered as a kid and remembered enjoying, which suggests that he is going to bring back Activision and Blizzard and all the other companies like there, and I think they have the rights to like Sierra games and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunity to bring back once dead franchises.
Something that I could be very, very hopeful for, except it will never happen because it's owned by Electronic Arts.
Oh, right, okay.
As that was the Command & Conquer stuff.
Ah, right, yeah. Well, they could bring back Warcraft, as in like the actual Warcraft game.
And not just a horrific remake.
Yeah. They could make Warcraft 4. That'd be cool. I'd play that.
Yeah. You can make some actual real-time strategies again.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't even think it's beyond the realms of possibility that Microsoft could go after EA next. They could go after, they could go after anyone at this point. Activision Blizzard was absolutely one of the biggest monoliths, and if they can be bought, anyone can at this point. They could even buy Sony. They could just buy the PlayStation brand and just compete with itself. Warcraft has been so bad recently, unfortunately. Yeah, that reforged version of Warcraft 3. Yeah, let's not speak of that.
Oh yeah, that was a particularly horrific garbage fire.
Yeah. But yeah, you just think about all of the IPs that Microsoft now owns. Basically got the shooter, all of the shooters sewn up especially since Battlefield was a toxic garbage fire, and so doesn't. I honestly think that Battlefield has been bad for so long that it's now irrelevant.
No longer a threat to any of the games.
Exactly. I honestly think it doesn't matter how good the next Battlefield's going to be. It's going to be an uphill struggle because of the reputational damage it's done to itself. I don't think anyone's going to buy it, you know, just blindly anymore. No one's pre-ordering that shit.
Unless it comes with something really shiny.
Even then, I honestly don't think that there's a way back for Battlefield, which is a shame because Battlefield was absolutely my favourite shooter franchise at one point. Now it's Rainbow Six, just because Rainbow Six Siege is fucking good.
And again, that means that Microsoft have to buy Ubisoft.
Yeah. I don't know. There's been, you know, people saying, you know, quite rightly saying that if they wanted to, Microsoft could go and basically buy the Japanese game industry and buy Capcom or Square.
At the moment, they're like two of the PlayStation's solid.
Exactly. Imagine if Microsoft went and bought Squaresoft. Well, Square Enix. It's just...
See what they would actually do with it.
Yeah. There is no rules. There's no rules anymore. Everything has gone out the window.
It's a free-for-all, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
Save yourselves.
They can't use the Japanese law. Oh, okay. There you go. Fair enough.
Protecting itself.
Yeah,
from foreign invaders.
And fucking rightly so, man. Microsoft are on an epic level of sort of just predatory shit right now.
To be honest, you probably buy Epic.
I'm not sure they've got that quite that much money at the minute. I think Epic at the moment are living high on what's his name? Yeah, on V-Bucks basically. I think their share price is a little bit too high. Unless something catastrophic happens and we find out that at Epic Games there's been like horrific abuse that's like somehow worse than at Ubisoft and Activision Blizzard.
Combined.
Yeah, and their share price just sort of flops overnight. It would have to be nonsense. That's like the only way it could get worse. So yeah. But at the moment we've got a lot to potentially look forward to, you know? Microsoft own. Yeah, I'll go through the list of everything now that Microsoft, like the big ones anyway, that Microsoft own. The Japanese government doesn't really allow foreign buyouts unless the company's going bankrupt. Okay. So, Activision games. Let's see what we got here. We got 3D Ultra Mini Golf, Assault Heroes, Cabela's? Never heard of that one. Call of Duty, Crash Bandicoot. Hey, you get more Crash Bandicoot. That'd be good. Geometry Wars.
Could get more Rayman.
No, that's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Oh wait, yeah, Ubisoft have Rayman.
Yeah. Got Guitar Hero, King's Quest, Pitfall, Space Quest, Skylanders, Spyro, Tony Hawk. I want to see another Tony Hawk game. True Crime. Yes! Bring back Sleeping Dogs. I want Sleeping Dogs, please. Please make more Sleeping Dogs. Because that was the sequel to True Crime Streets of LA, wasn't it?
not sure.
I'm pretty sure it was. What have I got? I've got rock and roll racing.
Oh, if only.
Yeah.
If only they would. I mean, they did have.
Ooh, they got Superman. Yeah, I think we've got Superman. Black Throne, never heard of that one. Obviously Warhammer. Sorry, not Warhammer, Warcraft, sorry, I meant Diablo, yeah. More Diablo. There is a Diablo 4 coming, isn't there? So that'll be good.
There is a Diablo 4 already out.
Starcraft? Did I see enough one of them? They own World of Warcraft now, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
It is. It's kind of a bit. I'm not sure about the StarCraft stuff because in the main games they've technically finished the storyline.
Yeah.
So if they had either, I don't know, maybe a new IP based on it.
Yeah. Overwatch? Yeah, so they basically own every shooter at the moment. Basically every shooter is now under Microsoft. They have Call of Duty, they've got Overwatch, they've got obviously Halo. The only ones they don't have are Rainbow Six and Battlefield. Crazy, isn't it?
Very, very crazy. Okay, what am I doing, Badger?
Right. I just need some gold. Hang on, I had some tidying to do here, didn't I? I did. Yeah, there it is. Which games does everyone want to see? I mean, I personally would love to see another Tony, like a proper good Tony Hawk game. I don't know why they stopped making them. I think it's just because they got stagnant and the sales probably dropped. Another thing that they said, they're not going to do annual releases of Call of Duty. So they're going to spend the time. They're going to spend the time to make them actually okay, which will be nice. So the next one should be good.
Which is going to be a bloody rinse repeat.
Yeah, pretty much.
They might put. I mean, I know this is very, very early to suggest, but they might put some effort in and do a single-player campaign that doesn't suck dick.
The single-player campaign is like the only reason I buy Call of Duty games.
Aye, but then they've kind of wheeled it out for the past God knows how many.
That's why I've not played for the past God knows how many.
Threadbare boy.
Yeah, it's just the multiplayer on Call of Duty is just a toxic garbage fire, and I just don't care about it.
What else was I looking at? I was looking at some other colours as I realised that bits of this had
Yes. Okay.
been rubbed off.
It's kind of close enough for now. That'll do. Coolsies. Okay. I think I'm going to start sticking stuff together then. Within the first hour, I think. Is it the first hour? Just about. I've been going for just about an hour.
Oh, damn it.
What's up?
I spotted the thing that I missed.
Ah. How's your model getting on, dude?
Getting there. It's got the majority of the base coats on. Not quite at the stage where I'm going to be doing washes. That may come closer to the end of this model.
Ooh. Wiki, how's your models getting on? You were at the sticking together stage at the earlier on. You may be one of those people that sticks and then paints.
The horror. The horror.
I know. Never got my head around that order. It doesn't make sense. Okay. And that is that. Yes. That sticks together nicely. Okay. Where's my glue? There it is. All going fine there. They're going good. You stick them paint like a creature. Need to see the full model together before you decide how you want it to look. Oh, I think that's fair. That is fair. I usually have a paint scheme in mind, so I kind of know exactly what I want to do with it before I stick together.
The huge.
The huge. Oh shit! The bed. The model just nearly slipped off the edge there. That would have been catastrophic.
Everybody's computer screens suddenly shatter as Dave goes.
I'll leave you there. You stay there. Okay. So these two stick together.
Stick together, team.
More fluff? Bloody hell. You'd think I was the cause of it.
You and your luscious locks.
Oh, I don't have that much hair. Not anymore.
You got it all trimmed up.
Yeah.
You must be feeling weak. Like Samson.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, the other slight talking point that was like well overshadowed was apparently a bunch of YouTubers have had their identities stolen. So essentially, you know how a load of people have been bitching that NFTs are pointless and there's no point in them? Well, a bunch of YouTubers woke up one morning to find that there were NFTs by them. Their artwork were being used in NFTs. So basically people have just stolen JPEGs and turned them into NFTs, and there was absolutely no oversight. No one had any problem with it until the YouTubers basically kicked off and said,
Wait,
what?
on a second?
So yeah, there you go. The affected people were included James Stephanie Sterling and Pat the NES Punk and Angry Joe. Yeah, all of them were against NFTs very vocally, and then got themselves turned into NFTs. So there you go.
So
Bit of identity theft.
There we go, fabulous. Next level.
Okay, so I've got some metal to do that I forgot to do before starting to stick it together. Got these little inner tube bits here. HEI. There we go. Bollocks, I just painted. I just touched the wet paint. I hate it when that happens. Right, okay. Now we do the little outsidey bits. I have a feeling these are going to be like barely visible on the model. It's kind of why I'm glad I'm doing it right now, because I won't be able to do the painting on it.
We'll be able to go back.
Yeah. As soon as they go in, no return. It's not perfect, I'll be honest. Oh, it might not need to be in places.
Small enough you can get away with it.
I just think it's because it's going inside a like a little block area.
I see.
So you won't be able to actually see the sides of it. So I might get away with it.
This is where you stick it on and they're just sticking out.
Just obvious.
They're not anywhere near the insides of anything. It's just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. I know myself, I'll probably end up fixing it before I stick it.
It's easier to have a look at where it's going before you stick it.
Yeah.
Sure, you might have taken it off the sprue by then, but...
Well, it's basically, they're going in these little nubbin areas there. So it'll be inside there.
An inside job.
Yeah, so it'll be mostly inside and it'll be protruding at the ends.
I'm guessing they're vents.
Kinda, yeah. It's like more like a jet engine intake, yeah. I guess this might be the outtake. The nozzle. The douche nozzle.
Douche.
Okay, what we got here? Ah, fuck off!
You missing it?
No, I just fucking totally misplaced my. No, I just totally misplaced where the brush was going and just painted a big splodge of gold on not gold. Fuck. It's going to need tidying. I actually got most of it off, but it's still very visible that it's gold. Alright, sweetie.
You still painting that building?
Oh. Okay, so clip these bits off first. So that's what the instructions say. Okay, so which one goes on which? 80 goes on the double wide one. And that's 80. I mean, these are relatively identical, these two parts. I don't think it would matter if I mix them up. At least not horribly. Okay. And nice double wide one there. This goes on there, I think. Does it? Does it go on there? Let's have a look at the instructions and see. Oh, fuck. So that's not the way it goes on. Absolutely not. That is also not the way it goes. What?
Why is it not going anywhere?
I don't understand.
All the bones! Oh. Cracking all the bones.
Oh, it is supposed to be going on sort of skewy. That's weird. No, I don't like that.
Why are you
Ugh.
wonky?
Why are you so wonky, bro?
Dave's nightmare. Fucking model. Everything is just slightly off. It's like,
Right, look at that. Look at how that's gone on.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like that.
On a model on the thing, it looks like that, and I'm just like, no.
Stop! What are you doing? I didn't agree to this.
No. Sorry, Win. I'm not talking to you. You're fine. Bussin. I'm not pleased with this turn of events. Right, so that goes on that way. Yes, I do. Slightly askew. Not happy with that. But it's the way it's supposed to be, so relax. I'm not relaxing. I feel awkward about this. Kinda hate it.
Oh. How dare you? Hey, look, Tau got a buff, so deal with wonky jet engines.
Wonky jet. Okay, so we got the hole that way, and that goes up like that. Should go in there like that. Should. Why does it not?
Can't tell it what to do.
I'm gonna have to open this up again. There we go. Come on. Let's get the glue sorted. Alright. So, yep. I've just glued on myself. It's fine. Just get in there.
So I just remembered, after, you know, our whole, like, massive conversation about huge corporations, and
Yeah.
one of them being Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I read an article which made us actually chuckle.
Oh,
And
okay.
Disney were basically hoping that, you know, Encanto, the newest one that they've got, well, the merch that they were hoping was going to be the most popular was the pretty girl that's in it. I think her name's Isabella.
Okay.
But all of the kids want the big muscle chick. And they didn't make enough of them and sold out completely, and everyone threw a massive fucking wobbly because they couldn't get strong, independent girl.
Strong.
And Disney are like, But why? Why not the pretty princess like character? They're like, we want strong, yes.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Small children are like, I want muscle girl.
Muscle.
Oh, the muscle. I do chuckle at that.
It is mildly funny.
He's like, you wanted this one? No. Not today.
Okay. What? Okay, how does this go in?
Goes in one bit at a time.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be on. It's gonna have to be broken up there. God damn it! This one's been glued a bit better. It's gonna be a bit. There we go. So.
Tiny touch of this skeleton.
So that's the. I think that's how it goes in. I think. Yes. Okay. So now I need to get the glue out to make it permanent.
Oh, his ass is on backwards. No, his head's on backwards. Why didn't you tell me my ass was so big?
Okay, there we go. And then this one goes on. It's got a whole separate page for this bit. Okay, so it does. Okay. I think it goes on like that.
Not how I think they need.
This one's skewed as well. At least they uniformly skew it, because if they weren't, I'd be fucking mad.
I just one goes on straight and the other one's like, and you're like, no!
You're just highlighting the skewiveness of the other arm. Okay. There we go. So that's that. Next, I need the little nibbles. Look.
Nipples?
What are you itching for? So that one's 6. So that's the one that goes on the other arm. Doge. Yes, there is Doge. Hi, Luke. Hi. He's wagging to set aloud.
Camera boys and girls.
Okay, he's having a bit of a scratchy moment. It's fine. So that would go. So that's that deer. That would go in there. Okay, that makes sense. Put your glue in there. Don't think it matters where it goes, it just goes in. Nice. And I imagine, but I will just double check on here, that this also goes in there. Yes, it does. I'm onto the next page now. And very, very soon I'm going to be onto the page after that. And it's arm time.
Doing so many other things.
This guy's gonna have super amazing, awesome guns.
And have sweet guns.
Sweet guns! Okay. Well, I've still got the glue up. I think I'm going to like re-stick this to the base because it's really not stuck on the base at all.
Bit pointy.
Yeah, it's a little bit. There we go. Where do I put it now? Got nowhere to put things. But you can stay on there whilst that sticks onto your base. And I have a little sippity sip. Cheers, everyone.
Cool.
Is anyone from a non-English speaking nation? What's cheers in your language? I know that in Wales, in Welsh it is Lecada or Lacada. Yakida. There you go. It's Yakida.
You tell without any consonants.
Okay, and that's so. This goes on like that. Ah, there's still wet glue there. Bastard.
Are you sticking things to yourself?
A little bit. I'm just sort of testing how it's going to go on, really. So, whoop, whoop. So it goes on like that, yes. Cool. Oh, fuck you. There we go. Now it's in. That went on with a satisfying click. That makes me think that is definitely the right place. I like
It's meant
that.
to be.
This thing is gonna start looking a lot more chunky. Okay, that goes on like that. Yes, it do. That goes on like that.
I'm sitting here, and while I can see them, there's slight little areas of blue which have rubbed off while I've been handling the model.
Yeah, let's put us onto bull cam for now. I'm just gonna get the focus up sort of semi-close. A bit too close. There we go. Starting to look more like a robot. It's got the full torso all the way around. Little jet engine-y bits. There's your intakes there, which are skewy, which annoys me a little bit, but never mind. But yeah, it's a lot more chunkier now, this Tau model. The arms are next, I believe.
You can put a tiny face on top.
Right, so I just need to put it somewhere so I don't knock it or anything. And you can go there where your foot can dry. Okay, that page of the thing done. Oh no, next is the head apparently. Okay, should probably put it back so that you can see Mr. Badger's extremely old Tyranid model going on.
Soon I'll be able to actually start sticking them together and you'll get
A more complete picture.
a full glimpse of this old boy's glory.
Right, so I'm looking for parts of the sprue that may not exist on this sprue. There's not much left on this model actually. I think the rest of this is all droids, drones.
Yeah.
So I think that's the two drones there, and don't know what that is to be honest. Looks like an arm
Bring it up
piece.
to the camera.
Looks like a rounded arm piece, I think.
Oh, it's like I think that might be a shoulder plate.
Maybe. So yeah, that's interesting. I mean, just look at the size of these arm pieces here. They're huge. Or are they guns?
I was going to say one is. Oh no, they could be the jet The actual jetpack pieces?
Fuck. That's huge, man.
They are the actual jetpack pieces.
Holy fuck. I'm gonna have a good time here. Camera, do you wanna come back to me? Back to me,
Calm
camera.
down, camera. Calm down.
There you go.
It's okay. It's okay. Dave's there.
I'm here, don't worry. Right, let's get this this head back on. Ooh, got options on the head as well. Now, do I go with the slightly rounded head that's on the model, or do I go with the squarer head that fits in with the rest of my army? That's my conundrum, and there's the head there. Found it. I think I'm gonna go with the square one that fits in with the rest of my army. Yeah.
A good choice.
The most goodest of choices, sir. What colour should to do the head?
All gold. With a black faceplate.
Do you want me to do my? Do you want me to make my droid a blackface droid?
Blackface robot.
Mr. Badger. That's not okay. Let's not do that. Right, XV88, I'm just going to make it the brown. I might do some red highlights on it though. I don't know why I'm using this much paint. I do not need this much. Right. Oh. That was the missus. She wasn't happy about being on video in her PJs.
That is way too light a colour. Farm shell is pretty bright as well, but
alrighty then, I've got the head mostly painted. That's the main head bit. Now, which face do I want? That one. Which one is that one? Also, that one. This fucking song brings back fucking memories, man. Final Fantasy VIII. You know the battle music for when you're playing as Luna Legeva?
oh yeah, like the weird dream sequences.
Yeah. That had some fucking sick battle music. As the ladies and gentlemen on the stream can hear. Bam, 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 ba, bam. I'm going to start painting the jetpack bits, I think. Might as well. I know what colour they're going to be, so let's use this paint up. The Final Fantasy HD sort of, well, the slightly HD remaster needs to be played at some point on my channel. It was my absolute favourite Final Fantasy game. I can't explain why. I think it was just the setting appealed to me the most, you know.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite a similar setting to the anime Soul Eater, which is one of my favourite animes, so I guess I've just got a thing for, like, you know, fighting academies. And My Hero Academia, of course, is another one that is also very fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, I've only seen 4 seasons of it.
No, I've only seen 2 seasons of it, I think.
I think there's like a ridiculous amount of movies for that now.
Is there?
I'm sure there's like 3 or 4 movies out for that now.
Well, that'll just be the series as being abridged slightly, won't it? But
Really, some of them are just complete standalones.
Okay. I do need to watch the rest of My Hero Academia, but I just can't find it anywhere. I think it's on Crunchyroll, but I don't have access to that.
It is on Crunchyroll. I know this. That's what I was just about to say.
No! I'll see you later. Off to have some food. No worries, dude. Thank you for being with us, man. Thank you so much for joining us.
Catch you later, good set. And enjoy your scram.
You do. Please do that. Shades. Oh, god damn it. Beard bow. I knew it was too good to be true. Could I have a whole evening without these on?
He was waiting for you.
He was waiting for me to do a bit of painting. Stricken has been a real git with that this week. He was like waiting for me to get to like a sneaky dark section on Metro Exodus. And I'm like redeeming it as soon as that happened. I was like, no!
It's like I knew it was coming, but still.
And then I got night vision and spoiled his fun.
Did it actually work through the goggles?
Yeah, night vision goggles made it easy.
Nice.
Okay, so that is the brown on most of. Oh shit! Completely forgot to do the little antennae bits. 30.
What's the brown on
Yeah.
most of them?
So I need a little bit more XP88. And I need to find part 30, was it? Yes, it is. There it is. I see. Okay. How's the night shift coming, Beardbow? I hope they're not working you too hard, mate. It's a Monday night. How much trouble can people be getting in Geordieland at this time of night on a Monday?
I was going to say it's not necessarily just Geordieland, but do not underestimate the stupidity of the people in this area. I mean, obviously they're not big market. Stupid.
Big market? Where's that?
It's in Newcastle.
Oh, nice.
The big market is right. You know, if you've ever seen an advert for Geordie Shore,
Okay.
most of the sort of pub club scenes in there are in big market.
Okay.
Therefore, it's a place where people get so drunk that they will be that person who's, you know, who strips naked in the middle of the street and pisses over everything.
Oh, classy.
Very classy. I'm not just talking about dudes here.
Yeah.
The lasses are just as bad. They'll get into huge fist fights.
In my experience, they're worse.
Female aggression.
Birkenhead is very similar. But not usually on a Monday. Right. Let's just wait for the head to dry. Wave it around in the air. I just don't care. Have a little another swiggity swooty. Ooh. Okay. Need the black. Because despite my protest, he is actually having a black face. So that's just the scheme.
Everything else has.
Oh, such fiddly work, this. I've got shades on and I can't see what I'm doing.
Reason for hard mode.
Yeah. Thinking of it? It's impossible to tell.
Oh, and there's one extra. And go over.
Oh! I think the glasses are steaming up as well, which doesn't help.
If you're just too damn hot.
Clearly.
Steaming up the glasses, yeah.
It's getting hot in here. So take off all your glasses. That paint's too wet to paint over. I have to wait for it to dry before I finish that bit. And while I wait for it to dry, I will pour myself another pint of beer. Guinness. Okay, there you go. I love just to watch Guinness settle. So nice. Such a nice, satisfying thing to watch. Nice. Okay. Right, so I might as well do some tidying on me model there. Whilst I'm waiting for stuff to dry. So we've got big splodgy areas that need tidying. Oh, you sticking together now, man?
Uh,
Getting them arms on.
Since this bad boy is made of white metal,
Oh,
I need to use the super glues.
I mean, I use super glue for everything. It's just the easiest glue to use.
Wow. Not necessarily for me, considering that I've had to do this to free my super glue.
Ah.
Because it glued the lid solid.
I mean, at that point, it's just getting you a tube of super glue.
But there's just full tube of super glue. I'm not like wasting that. Just cut the nibbly bit off and then hope for the best.
Well, yeah, you'll never be able to use it again after this.
Well, true. But it'll have served its purpose, and I'll have used a lot of the glue. Right. Back in a moment, because I need a whiz.
Go for it.
Gotta pee.
Gotta pee. Right. Whilst he's peeing, I will just give you an idea of where I'm up to on this model. So, what's left on this? I've got 2 arms to put on. I'm doing the head at the moment, so by the end of the stream he will have a head. He also needs some giant fuck-off wings at the back that are going to be about as big as that painted section there. So that's quite a substantial little bit on the back. So, yeah, I reckon I am 1, maybe 2 sessions away from completing this. It's looking good though, isn't it? Happy with this. Right. Get a little bit of XV88. There's plenty of XV88 to be tidied up. Hooah! Right, I believe Shade's time is up. Okay. Oh. The dogs are here. Hello, puppy. Right, XV88, there it is. Okay, so
I have returned.
that is good. Welcome back.
Most
That is most good, Newman. Most good.
I'm doing brain function, please.
I just painted over a bit of red. I'm so annoyed with myself.
More super glue.
Paint over the glued bit. Just need to chuck a load of paint in this area here so you can't see the slight crack. Oh, that's a nice itch. I can't believe I didn't paint this bit. That's not good, that. Not good enough!
Key mistake.
Indeed. Hey, I've painted the gold bit that I painted before. Nice, okay, just gotta make sure I'm covering up all of the snip marks and the random bits of glue that I've left everywhere because I'm an amateur and incompetent.
Nonsense. better quickly get my other Hive Tyrants. Or one of my other Hive Tyrants. For I have many.
Are you getting a reference?
Well, not a reference, just more a comparison.
Ah, okay. Ah, are you nearly done then?
Almost.
Damn. Working well today.
Welcome to hell.
Oh, thank you so much, Krieg Defcore, Commissar. Thank you so much for the follow, good sir. And an excellent name, if I do say so myself. Mr. Badger has some Defcore of Krieg. Do you not? Is he there, or has he gone to find his thing? Oh, that suggests he's gone to find the thing, and he's dropping things. Badger!
I did go and find them.
Mr. Badger, there is a gentleman who has just followed, or a gentleman or lady, sorry, called Defcore of Krieg, or, hang on.
Krieg Deathcore Commissar.
Yes. Go show some Krieg Defcore. You have some, don't you?
I do have some glorious
Yes.
Krieg. I have some wonderful Kriegsmen.
Kriegsmen!
I'm going to grab a so
A vast Kriegsman.
since I have some of the
Got some 30k.
the new Octarius
Oh, those.
kill team.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, let me put Badger Cam on so you can see them big. Look at that shit.
Can't tell if they're actually zoomed in or not.
They're not quite zoomed in yet.
Come on, camera. You can do this.
Nearly. It wants to.
Right, I'm going to try and do them syncing. Because then I can use my sweaty mitten to cover most of the camera so that it tries and focuses. Come on, camera. You got this?
It's trying. Oh, that's near as damn it, that.
My Kriegsman Sergeant.
He is.
And then I've got a mapper. Much better. He decided he wanted to zoom in on that one.
Yeah.
He's got his little flare gun and his shotgun shells, and he's got his hand-drawn map there, which was actually hand-drawn because I used a pen
drew
to
it.
sketch that. good
Flame boy.
fire belching. Was it trenches clearing Kriegsman?
Yes. Sweet. Thank you for showing that, Badger.
I have several others, but I can't be bothered to get them off the bench.
That's
So
fine.
there's like 10 of them that came with the Octarius kill team set, and
Yeah.
and I've got a variety of them. I've got a demolitions guy. I've got one with a grenade launcher. I've got one with a close combat weapon.
That's a
Surprisingly
demo,
enough,
man.
surprisingly enough, isn't a shovel.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's just like a bang. Just conk some guy on the back of the head with it.
You did a double follow there. Okay. I guess you were umming and ahhing about whether to follow, and you eventually decided yes. Thank you so much, anyway.
Followed purely under the fact that there was glorious Kriegsmen to follow into
Absolutely.
battle.
They are glorious Kriegsmen, man. I am jealous of your Kriegsmen. They're so cool.
Forgot that this Hive Tyrant that I have was a bloody fine cast.
Oh, fine cast.
Well, it's not so terrible for him. It took forever to paint him
Welcome.
because fine cast drinks paint. But he is a big chunky boy.
Oh, this face is awful. I've made a right hash of that.
Yeah, he's
God
at
damn.
least half as big as the original one. Now what broader?
Yeah, I mean, just look at the size comparison there.
Bring this down here and this here. He's certainly got more coverage.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do not trust the super glue at the moment on this metal model, so I will refrain from picking him up or
That's fine. You've got a little bit of time.
fidgeting him with him just
In fact,
yet.
you've got 45 minutes.
I do.
So feel free to start on something else. If you have something else to paint.
If I have something else to paint. Does your dog have pockets on his butthole?
Little hoodie pockets. That's where it keeps-
Surely that should be underneath.
Well, you can't.
Otherwise,
It's not easily
all of-
accessible to him if they're underneath.
all of things are just going to fall out of the ones on top.
That's not the case. That's where you keep the poo bags. So when he has a little poo, you just reach into his little hoodie pocket, grab a poo bag. I'm gonna have to repaint this a bit, I think. Yeah, I've made a complete cock of this, so that's fine. Paint what I need to paint and then tidy it.
I have been informed
Informed.
via the Inquisition.
Ooh.
Apparently those Death Creek followers are bots.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Well, the Death Krieg Commissar has redeemed something, so I will in fact do that.
Show me a game from the collection.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Krieg Deathcore, are you a bot, or are you not a bot?
Are you Abominable Intelligence?
He is not a bot. He is just. Is that 3 different names you followed under? Fair enough.
Not bots.
Not bot. Not a bot.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I didn't
My
think it would
goodness.
be, because I don't tend to have that many bots on my channel at the moment. I've been quite lucky, which is nice. Right, so I will go and I will find a game from the collection. No, we rain not bots. Oh my god, the Deathcore are legion. Luke, stop fighting yourself. Naughty.
My goodness me.
We need to be organised. Alright. Give me a second. I'll go and get a game.
Sorry if I'm not really on camera at the moment. I am checking for other things that I can paint. I think that's locked in there by accident. Oh,
Found it.
a woo! A woo!
Given what I am painting right now, I figured it would be good to you need to change to soldier or sergeant, we agreed. Here we go. Fire Warrior. The game that came out on PS2. Well, it looks like a 5, but that's a PS2. Oh yeah, because it's like totally. It's back to front in it on the other webcam. Anyway, this game came out with the release of the TAU when they first came out in, was it 5th ed? 4th ed?
I don't know.
It was sometime. Oh,
It was an edition.
I can tell you what year it was. 2003.
It was an edition.
There you go. Complete in box. Pre-owned, but this is pretty good.
I'm just going to start undercoding one of the other models which I have.
That would be a good game to do a Let's Play at some point. Apparently it had network play.
Yeah, it had a bigger multiplayer and I think it did have a cooperative.
Yeah. Co-op. Right, okay.
Apparently had a multiplayer.
Yeah. Right, back on with the mic. Okay.
Just rock the mic.
Back on with the X388. I need to tidy up the mess that I made before. Okay, where am I? There. This. Come on. You dry already?
You can't tell it what to do.
I can and I will.
You're not as real ethereal. Sweet Tau reference in there.
Here we go, name change. Okay. One of them has changed their name. There is a commissar and a sergeant.
Shall be assured that there is now a chain of command and not just a bunch of commissars standing around telling each other what to do.
I think there's a joke in there somewhere. Okay. The head, I think, is ready to start being stuck together.
There's like 3 commissars walk into a bar.
Indeed. I will work on that.
Ready
And
for desertion.
I will come back to you with an actual joke. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Drying.
strip the paint off this one. Nasty little bits of purple fleck in here,
Lovely,
too.
lovely white metal there. Your favourite.
My favourite. Better than Finecast though.
Oh no, there's 2 commissars because one can't change the name.
Well, at least one is Krieg Deathcore Commissar and one is Death Krieg Commissar. So
True.
there is at least some separation. Some degrees of separation.
Okay, got that bit there. And where's the faceplate? There you are. Very small parts, I'm just making sure I've got my hand underneath to catch it when it inevitably tries to fall on the floor.
Or fly off in
Yes.
the distance, Team Rocket style.
Okay. Right. There's the glue. On there. Eep. And that goes on there. Ooh. Come on. Ow. On you go.
The only thing Dave realised he had stuck himself to the model.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, mate. Don't worry.
Hold my beer. Glue to your face.
Okay, then a little bit of glue on the side bit there as well. Close the glue with one hand. It's a really nice glue thing they've got there, where you can close it with one hand if you need to. Okay, there is the head, ready to be stuck on. Ish. Once it's dried a bit more. And then this towel model is kind of nearly done.
That's actually, that's something I'm hoping for, as I'm staring here looking at all these metal models. The vast majority of the Tyranid characters were all old metal models. And I'm just hoping that when they refresh the Tyranid line, they actually bring out some plastic characters. I mean, the Swarm Lord is part of the standard Hive Tyrant kit, so...
Yeah.
And technically, in the quotation marks, Old One Eye is part of the Carnifex kit. But I would like to see a Red Terror.
He has a head!
A proper Red Terror. Hey, nice.
Let's make the camera zoom in a bit. Here, there we go.
Extreme closer.
He has a head. I need to paint a few little bits of touching up, but so yeah, basically the main body and the legs are both kind of done.
The majority of your boy is sorted.
Yeah. Cheers.
Nice. We're getting there.
Yeah. So now all that's left to do is the arms. And
massive jet boosters.
Yeah, the massive jet boosters, which will be fun. Crikey! Right, I think I should start working on the next bit, shall I? We've got half an hour to go.
Get everything prepped.
Yeah, good. Don't be biting yourself. Alright, head on, done. Legs stuck to the body, so I'm at this point now. There you go. Next is the jet boosters, apparently. So there we go. Hi, Bear. What you want? Oh, he's such a good boy. You feel so skinny now. You've got no hair on your back. You can still like rip bits of hair out. He barely feels it. But if you got something that used to be a rope and it's now more of just a matted bit of
tumbleweed
stuff.
That may have once been a book.
How about? Oh, he wants to play now. He wants to play.
Aha! You I dropped that bit.
Right. Let's get on these big old jet booster things. Okay, so I've got a lot of brown to be painted. I think I'm going to switch brushes to the slightly bigger brush. Get the XV8 all mixed up. You got a big old splodgy wodgy on the paint thing. Big old splodge, there we go. Water it down plenty. Let's move down a bit so you can see my moves and you can see where I'm painting.
Those moves.
Everyone needs the moves.
It's what draws in the views.
Part of the thing,
I've said this right from the start. It's that sex appeal, yeah.
I mean, you've got two camera angles that you get to choose from. You can either have all of the moves, or you can have the chins.
Oh,
It's one or the other.
I'm not sure now. Oh. You'll have to make it a redeem.
Move or chin? Oh no, personally, I just decided up high is better. It makes me look less massively fat.
Not the things. And
I
once
was-
I've done this,
Oh, go on.
once I've finished like undercoating this lichter, I can show you like the other metal models that I've got, which will eventually get painted.
Nice.
Joss.
Yeah. I was tempted to, for tomorrow's JRPG stream, try and set up my streaming from the sofa, but I don't think I've got the cableage required for that amount of setup.
You don't have the length.
Yeah, because I'd need a HDMI cable to go all the way from the PS4 to the PC and then back to the telly. So
Yeah,
I've got one that goes, from over there to here, because at one point I had my PC going to my telly for like watching movies and stuff.
Then suddenly.
Well, yes, and then we got Netflix and Disney Plus and Amazon Prime, so I don't need to anymore. But yeah, and I wonder why I'm poor. Jeez, got all the subscriptions, man. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to do it here. I'll buy the computer. I suppose I could maybe move this little seat here and just swizzle it around. But then I'd have to be looking up at my my monitor to play it, which is kind of be weird and awkward, I think. So I'm planning on doing like at least 7 hours, and while I can do 7 hours in this chair, I think a sofa would be more comfortable for us.
Well, yeah. Well, sofa would be more comfortable, not necessarily better for your back.
That's true.
Because you'll just like melt into the sofa and be like, ah, yeah, bitches. Comfortable couch.
Yeah. It's a lazy boy as well.
Exactly. Well, here he is. This is the original One Eye.
Alright. Nice.
Here he is. That when it had a crabby looking cone effects. So I'll have to get him sprayed and prepped and all that stuff. And this is the original, well, this is the only Red Terror model.
Oh.
He's very stringy.
Yeah.
And yes, his arm fell off there, but he's not
very white metal.
Not the best. He has not aged well.
No. You're gonna have to re-glue that thing together, I think.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'm gonna dismantle them. Take all the weird scruffy glue off.
Yeah.
Paint them all white like I did with the Hive Tyrant. And then after that, I'll be able to just let them
Give it another go.
get them painted in a much more efficient manner.
Fresh lease of life.
Yes, which is what I've done with my Hive Tyrant. And now that I have waited for at least a moderate amount of time.
Yeah, it might be. You might be able to pick the thing up.
Yeah. There he is, boys and girls.
Wow.
The original Hive Tyrant.
Yeah. From the early 90s, we think now.
Yep. Square base and everything.
Yeah. As old as some of our viewers, I'm sure.
It didn't take as long as I thought he was going to, but he is a smaller model, much more dense,
Yeah.
and nowhere near the level of detail of a lot of other models these days.
Yeah. They've. I tell you what, they charge you a bomb for models, especially more recently, but they have got a lot of good detail in them.
The quality of model is substantially better than it used to be.
Yeah.
No more nipple guns.
Nibble gun. Or nipple gun. Oh yeah, nipple gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
The space marine sort of just like that.
Yeah, well, you just pressed it in.
Oh, you still like that paint up. Oh shit! Just accidentally pressed my my soundboard there. Wait careful, wait careful, no. He's still paying attention, lads. Wake me up for sure, fucking hell. Alrighty then. Oh! Still need to do a lot more XV88, so I will continue on.
This guy will now take pride and place back in the cabinet with the rest of the Tyranids.
Lovely. You do like your Tyranids, don't you?
First army that I got.
Yeah.
They're my babe. They're my babe.
To be honest, the first army I got were Space Marines, and I've got no such love for them.
I need to... well, that is something that I'm going to do once I reach a certain stage of painting. I'll be just focusing on my Tyranids again. I'll bulk out the army, I'll rebuild the force.
Suitable force.
I'll have much more of a focus to what I want the army to do.
Yeah. Do you reckon they get new models this year?
If they are going to get new models, it's going to be late in the year. Like well after the Tau and
Eldar.
Eldar have had their polish.
Yeah.
Because I would fully expect that the next load of things that will get a touch-up will be some more of the Chaos stuff. We'll actually likely get some better Slanesh and Khorne.
Yeah.
Cults.
That'd be cool.
That will be very, very nice to see those get polished up.
Yeah, I've never had a Chaos army before.
I believe that they've all, like, as well as with the Eldar releases, they've released a Warpsmith, Chosen Space Marines, which is sort of, I think they're close to the Possessed ones, which are like sort of semi-demon, semi-space marine, and I think they actually brought out some new Obliterators.
Nice.
Oh yes, very nice. Would have to check that on the site, but I know for the most part the Eldar are having the primary focus.
Okay, so we've got the nacelles, I think they're called, aren't they?
Yes, engine nacelles.
Yeah, the nacelles are coming together nicely, I think.
They are some big chunky components.
They are, man. Lots of surface area to cover.
In the words of Moto, I like 'em big, and I like 'em chunky. Wait for a bit longer before this paint dries off.
Big old chunky mech. Doy old mech.
Now, here comes my biggest challenge.
What is your biggest challenge?
Well, I have to stick 2 legs onto a metal model, and then because it doesn't have any pins on the bottom of the feet, because they got cut off ages ago by whoever owned the model previous to me, I then need to attach said feet to a base.
Oh, did you not? Did you not buy it new?
This one was an eBay.
An eBay?
What I should have done, right, which would have been clever, is glue one leg on first, then
maybe
glue the other leg on, and then glue it onto the base.
That might have been the play.
I don't know. Fucking no.
Don't worry, dude. Happens to all of us. This big chunk of this is getting there, man. Absolutely getting there. The paint ran out. Clean the brush and start again. That is the process. Anyway, and Def, Krieg, Commissar, Sergeant, and Overcommissar. I'm assuming you guys have a Def Corps army? Are you guys painting along with us today? We have a Discord where you can place pictures of your Warhammer delights if you wish to share them with the world. Same goes to anyone else who's watching. How is everyone getting on? Have a little sweetie.
Farty biscuits.
Ooh. Love Guinness. It's by far one of my favourite drinks.
I think I'm just gonna do what I said. Put glue on my leg, stick the leg.
Just
Wait.
get it done properly.
Not trying to stick it all at once. Making sure that I don't stick myself to the thing. And I've rubbed off all the bloody undercoat paint off that leg. Reek!
Whee!
Sorry.
Right, more X388 on my brush. Luke, stop that.
Yeah, what?
Biting his own leg. Don't like that.
But what if it was biting someone else's?
That'd be fine. Wouldn't mind that.
Well, you would if it was yours.
Yes.
It's just like gang.
I think Bear's shedding has triggered all of us, including me, with the old eczema.
Itchy fluff.
Like, yeah, I'm keeping on top of it as best I can with the I've got a little tiny Hoover that I use to just pick up like bits as I go.
A miniature fluff hoover.
Yeah, pretty much.
How much you're just gonna dismantle these things here and now? Taking off all that weird old epoxy glue.
Coming on alright, this. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna be able to complete this all next week. I think it's gonna take 2 more sessions, especially with the whole liquid talenting and
Yeah, getting
tidying up. What I might do, I might leave the liquid talent and highlighting for its own episode, and I might merge the Vindicator, which will come back into play, and just do finishing on both models on the same episode.
Nice.
I think that'd be quite nice.
I've just realised I chopped off a huge amount of loose glue on that.
Nice.
Like a ridiculous amount of loose glue.
Well, that's less glue to get in the way.
Well, true.
It's also less glue to guide where you're sticking.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. It was on the shoulders of the creature. So, if I just take off all the excess.
There's a bit of fluff here that's basically stuck to the model. Oh, there we go, I think we've got it. I've heard this one before.
Shame you don't have Space Wolves. And the fluff just blends in.
Yeah, true. Ugh. No, actually using the fluff as like a kind of texture, like a sort of technical paint. Husky floof.
Husky fluff.
Okay. Nearest, damn it. That is all of the... Oh! Ow! Fucking legs.
So, are you alright?
Yeah, I mean, one of my legs falling asleep. Because I've been sat in the same position for so long.
Why you gotta go stretch, boy?
Yeah. No, that's gonna be black. Decided. Already decided, it's fine.
See? Ah, there we go. Glue is over the sockets. I'm still working on the other two arms. I say arms, I say other two shoulder sockets. And this is where a 1mm drill would be nice.
A 1mm drill.
1mm drill.
Sounds like a bad name.
Could be.
It's like 10-foot ninja, but for like Warhammer modelling.
A mountain of shit to paint.
Nice. There's the brown on the nacelles done. Now I've got 3 more colours to do. Much smaller. Sweet. Okay. Next, I'm going to do the black. Hi, puppy. Little doggo. Puppy, what you doing? Because I licked my finger. That's what she likes to do. Okay.
Jaw taken off.
A little bit of wetter on that, thin it out a bit. Make it easy to work with. Well, initially more difficult to work with and then easy to work with. Okay, so let's get the easiest part of paper done there. Fuck. There's the initial difficulty done.
I'm going to do a smart thing.
What are you doing?
I'm going to move my models that I have completed to one side. So that I can pretty much use the empty table to try and get rid of some of this glue. Otherwise, I don't want to just randomly flick a huge bit of glue at the model's back or something.
I don't think a little chunk of glue is going to knacker anything, really.
But my second issue is I don't want to get the clippers to slip and just
Right, now there's an issue.
take them out.
Yeah, the clippers are an issue.
God damn this stuff's strong.
But
Probably gonna have to work on that was
I really should have changed brushes here. This brush is a little bit chunky for what I want to do here. What's Bear up to? What you up to, Bar? Okay.
off the base.
buttery biscuit base.
Buttery biscuit base. So I can. Yeah, this is really used a lot of glue on this section.
I mean, back in the day, you absolutely had to. The material was so shit. The issue being that you're using the same material there.
I don't even think the glue that I used to glue this together exists anymore. Or at least the brand.
Yeah. Sort of glue that, like, kids would sniff to get super high.
No, it's a glue that had one of two states. It either worked properly and went solid, or it didn't work properly and was just this horrible minging jelly shit. Get down to the solid metal in one section, I can get the clippers in and underneath
Yeah.
to pry the rest of the glue off. That's not happening because it's fighting. Fighting.
It is fighting you.
Flicked himself in the face with some dry glue.
Apparently. Okay, those go on black road, yes they are. As is that? Yes. Nearly done there. I mean, kind of get the rough base coat of the nacelles done. I'll be quite happy with the progress I've made today. Yeah, a lot of stuff done. A lot of stuff done, as Scylla would say.
Lot of stuff.
Okay. Just trying to get this is like the awkward bit that when none of us talk because we're concentrating so fucking hard.
Yeah, we're just looking at things and like, what's going on? What do I need to do? I think I know what.
Have I been here before? The Flea 28. You've not talked here before, but you may well have been a viewer. Welcome in.
Welcome to hell.
Thank you for joining us.
Deep in the past.
Yes, welcome into Bull's Paint Club. We do every Monday. We paint some Warhammer, chat some shit, and yeah, just generally try and zen out after a stressful day. That's what we're here for. I'm currently painting a Riptide battlesuit, a very, very large town model. He's got no arms at the minute and no jetpacks. You make Krieg Pug Troopers. Nice. I want one so much.
Standard Imperial Pug.
I have an Imperial Guard army and I need a pug for it. Imagine it. Oh my god. If someone could make Imperial Guard versions of like Luke, Puppy, and Bear, I would be there for it. Luke? Not in. Naughty boy.
Currently wears Mr. Bulamatari is painting his...
Can you show us one? You absolutely could. We have a Discord where there is a paint club channel where if you paste any pictures there, we can bring that up on screen, and all of the ladies and gentlemen can applaud.
Oh, well, post it straight in the chat, yo. But it won't come up as a normal thing. So.
Oh, it's a Discord link. Okay, that should work, I think. Let me just finish this paint bit off, and then I will give that a little look. Yeah, Badger is painting some really old Tyranid models.
Yes, just to show. This is the Bad Lad which I have actually finished painting. My sweet, sweet old Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, the original Hive Tyrant, OG from the 90s.
Currently working on trying to remove excess glue from the only model of the Red Terror that they made.
Ooh, you're thinking of starting a Farsight Tau army yourself? Nice. Are you thinking of starting it because of the new rules, which make the Tau guns extremely broken? Get off me models, you. What?
I think they might be thinking of bringing out a new Farsight model anyway, so...
Yeah. Oh, you just posted in chat. Yeah. I got it. Let me see what happens here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Krigsman pugs. Oh shit, they've got little gas masks on. That's cool.
Right, okay, so I've done as much as I want to at the moment with removing glue from there. I'll get to it with something a bit more substantial later, like a drill bit.
So I'm trying to get the this in the correct web browser so that Streamlabs can capture it. Right, it's got a share of time, and there you go, some Krigsman pugs, ladies and gentlemen, with little shovels and little gas masks. They're fucking adorable. Look at them go. That and Farsight comes with a sweet vampire sword. Ooh, okay.
Farsight actually has a demon sword.
Oh wow, nice. Didn't know that the Tau went that way.
They don't generally, because they're not a psychic race. Therefore, none of the Tau know exactly how it works or why it works or what it does. But Farsight has lived considerably longer than the average Tau should.
Smarter than the average camel boy.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I've been collecting Tau because I specifically want a mech army, basically.
Big stompy mechs.
Yeah, and I don't like the look of the Adeptus Mechanicus stuff. So, yeah. Tau it were for me.
Oh, it was.
It's Tau for now.
Exactly.
Okay, let's finish this bit off here. Let's see if we can box off the nacelles, or at least the really basic level nacelles. A basic level painting of the nacelles would be very useful right now. I think I've started painting the wrong thing here. I have. Never mind. Ow! Got it trapped in me, under me. I feel trapped in there.
Wow, wow, wow.
Farsight has become one of the oldest living Tau. Yes. He is. Our law monkey, our resident law monkey, is Mr. Badger here.
Yeah.
He knows more than I do about all of the lore. I have a look at some of the lore that I enjoy, for the armies that I'm, painting. I've read all of the Gaunt's Ghost books because I'm a huge Imperial Guard fanboy, and they are the Imperial Guard. I will never call them by their slave name. Copyrighted. No, not doing it. Astro. No. No.
I will say it so you don't have to.
That is not what they're called. They are Imperial Guardsmen. Never sully them.
Not
Then
one step back.
Then he knows the... Ooh, Tostigoa says, oh, I see, I presumed you were going to be playing Inquisitor Marta or Vermintide or such. Doing much more expensive and grindy tabletop version. Yes, we are. The Paint on Sprue expansion. Yeah, I've got... there's the model I've got so far. It's a fucking big one, this guy. He is, I would say, 2/3 of the way through. I hesitate to say. You know, it's all about the epic Blue Monkey Magnus. Do you know about the epic Blue Monkey Magnus?
I believe he's taking the piss.
Okay.
I know that Magnus is shattered into multiple shards, but I've never heard of the epic Blue Monkey Magnus.
Yeah, you can't catch your badger out. He knows too much. He's too wise.
And Magnus did everything wrong, no matter how much people try and say he didn't. You go down the list of things that he did during the Horus Heresy, he did most of it wrong.
Oh man.
He was warned not to take to talk to shadowy space squid guy, and he kept doing it.
He kept doing it.
He kept doing it.
Oh damn.
And shadowy space guy turned out to be Siege. The Emperor said no more sorcerers, and he went extra hard on sorcerers.
Extra hard.
Extra hard on sorcerers.
Oh shit.
And then obviously he broke the Emperor's giant barrier to keep all the demons out while he was working on his web wave project.
Nice.
He did everything.
Everything he could to fuck up, basically. Ah, that's what I need to do there.
He had unlimited cosmic power, and he just took a poop in his own bed.
Check out Gen Chat. Is that in my Discord? Let me have a little look.
General Charles?
Let me see! Move over. Oh, hello. Ah, that's you, is it? Also, that's the that is the wrong channel, but I don't mind. Don't worry. That is a cool model. What the hell is that?
That
is a blue monkey. That is an actual blue monkey. That is Blue Monkey Magnus, apparently. That looks like a fantasy Warhammer model to me.
It's still got a siege marking on it. I would assume it's a champion of siege.
Oh. Well, if you have a welcome to the Discord, by the way. If you check out the, I'm going to get the Discord up on screen. I'm going to move that there, so do not touch it there. If you do, I'll murder you. Let's get this up on screen. Here's our Discord. Blue Monkey Magnus. What the hell is that? Very small. I don't think I can make it any bigger. But wow, that is certainly something. I can see in the Paint Club chat we actually have some people posting. So let me clean my brush a bit before it solidifies.
Good old Snoo Griffin.
Oh, Snoo's posted some stuff, has he?
Posted the sister's character.
How do you guys feel about third print? 3D print, not third print.
To be honest, 3D printing is perfectly fine for the major reason. It's essentially how the vast majority of the world gets their 40k models.
Ooh, look at that, Badger. Some Sisters of Battle stuff going on here.
Yep, I noticed Morin Van.
Sweet stuff, dude. If you're watching, that is, Snoo. I know you tend to lurk in the background, but nice. That is
Sisters of Battle who pretty sweet.
That is so gold.
It's those stupid war suits, the Paragon war suits, but you know they've grown on us.
She's got a gun shield.
She got it. Yeah, she got a heavy bolter in a gun.
Fucking gun shield. Nice. I love that guy. That girl even. But yeah, oh, and the hair's cool as well. You've done two-tone hair. Nice. But yeah, how do I feel about 3D print? Doesn't really, I don't mind it. Honestly, don't mind it.
Don't we have a few people, isn't the vegan pork from like New Zealand?
Yeah, the vegan pork is from New Zealand. He actually said...
have to get their models
printed out.
3D printed. They have to buy the STF files.
Yeah.
In order to make sure they can actually get models, because they don't produce them through that, and they don't deliver them.
Yeah. Was there any way to get his Kriegers, the flea? That's fair. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't mind. I mean, you'll get banned if you try and play a 3D printed model in an official game, but
it depends, because there's a lot of if they take into account where you're from,
I suppose,
and you have like the proper, you know,
where we live, you will anyway. I mean, honestly, one of the things I want to do this year is I want to get some Mech Warrior models painted. So I want to get some printed off, 3D printed style.
Yeah, I would love my dragon.
Yeah, I need to find the STF files that I want, and then take them to me. My mate's got a 3D printer, so I can just pay him for the stuff, you know. So that'd be pretty cool. Right, where am I? Oh, it's gone 9 o'clock.
It has.
It has. Oh, well, okay. I was just about to start again. Yeah. I can be your source of Krieg pugs. Thank you very much.
He just opens up his jacket and there's just all of them down
you
the inside.
You want me pugs?
You want a pug? We've got Krieg, we've got Kachan, it's standard Cadia.
I've even got myself a Necron pug.
Oh, Pugtron? It must happen.
Pugtron 9000.
Look, somebody's made a Slavic Necron called Slavkron, and he's doing the squat, and he's got a cigarette, and he's got booze.
Oh, he does have a Cadian and a Jungle Fire pug. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. And those Russian guy won. Nice.
The Valhallan Ice Warriors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're so cool. I like them. Right, Badger, show us what you got.
Here it is.
Here it is. A very, very old Tyranid model.
The original Hive Tyrant. Now painted up in my actual colour scheme.
Brought back to life.
Yep, he is much more reasonable to use now.
Nice. I personally have got my... I should move the camera back up so you can actually see me more than anything else. I will move it in so you can see a bit more detail. Let's get the... There you go, focus. So you can see, got the main body with the side bits there, all sort of semi-painted up. It's not perfect, obviously. I still need to do highlights. The legs that we did last week, actually a couple of weeks ago it was. Yeah, so far so good. It's looking a bit chunky, and if you want a bit of a comparison, I will bring a Vindicator tank up to it. Yeah. This is how tall it is. There is a Vindicator tank. That's a Vindicator tank right there. It's already twice as tall. And there's still got the nacelles to go on it. And the gun is going to be ridiculous. Thank you so much to the Flea for your wonderful follow. Right. Let's do the end thing. Mr. Badger, you are kind of an artist.
I'm kind of an artist, indeed I am. Give me but a moment and I shall give you my wonderfully fabulous says. Hello, greetings. Yes, I am a kind of artist. Quotation marks there. You can join me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays where I will be drawing dubious pictures and painting more models. So you can catch me on those days, 12 o'clock British Standard Time. For glorious chill times.
Yeah. Do you know what you're drawing tomorrow yet?
I think it's a coin flip between ducks going out on a business trip, and thus they will be suited and booted, or ducks vomiting on each other's face.
Oh, nice. That's going to be interesting to watch. Yes, we are British, the fleet. I am from near Liverpool, and Mr. Badger is from near Newcastle.
Terribly British.
Yes. Right, I am going to be streaming tomorrow, which is not on my normal schedule, so do please pop along, show your support. I'm going to be playing a JRPG. I decided it's definitely happening. There are other places besides Florida. Definitely. Yeah, so I'm probably going to stream a lot this week. I've got a whole week off work, so just stay close to Discord. I'll let you know when I'm going live. Wednesday will definitely be a multiplayer game. Saturday, we're probably going to finish Metro Exodus. And on Sunday, I'm going to be starting with Into the Breach, because Battletech got finished this week.
Into the Breach is a nice little one.
Yeah.
Just take it in your stride. You will get murdered. It's what I said. You will get murdered.
Yeah. So there you go. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you so much to the follows, to the following people is what I meant to say. The Flea 28, Def Krieg Commissar, Krieg Def Corps Commissar, Krieg Def Corps Commissar again, the Free Def Krieg Def Corps people who came in before. Thank you for thanks to Toasty. Yeah, the Geordie and the Atlantic, right beside Florida. Words? Yeah, words are a thing, aren't they? Anyway, we will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Love you all. Ta-da!